Hello everyone. So I'm saying this Nigerian soldiers lament poor salaries. They're asking Tinubu for a review, decry corruption by military chiefs. Most times when I see these things, I don't even know how to react to them. Nigeria security agents are part of the problem that we have. When citizens are coming out and speaking on the issue of bad governance, they are the ones that are being used to attack citizens. They are the ones that are being used to go after citizens. And at the end of the day, we are all affected by the things that are happening, in the country. And so, as I'm looking at this now, I'm looking at it and thinking, what am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? That's why you see there's never that empathy that that military or security agents can get. They don't get it because of the way that they are the ones that are used as willing tools of oppression against citizens in any capacity. But one of the things that should worry us greatly is that if soldiers are poorly paid and they are crying out, their welfare not being taken care of, how will they defend us? It's like you have Megad in your house, security person in your house, you are not paying well. You want him to risk his life when thieves come. How? You're not taking care of his anything. He has seen other people that either they be killed or something have happened to them. And they have seen how their children have suffered. How are you expecting those people to do that? And then this issue of corruption also within the military officers, military chiefs, is one of the reasons why the insecurity is not ending. The chief of naval staff has been accused of massive corruption, yet nothing has happened. Even Topolo the other time said when they catch pirates who are stealing oil from Nigeria, it is the Navy that will go and free them. How do we then want to grow in such a country? But anyway, let me come back to Sahara reporters and look at this thing that they put. They say, according to the soldiers, attempts to complain have been met by threats by the army authorities. Of course, because it's a regimented this thing. They will tell you if you do this, if you don't know. It's usually citizens that can open up boldly and protest on behalf of the security agents and all of that. But the security agents are the weapon that is always being used against the citizens. When citizens come out and say bad governance, there is bad governance, they want better, it is those same soldiers, it's this same soldier that they will tell them go and shoot and kill people, and they will go and shoot and kill people as if they are not part of the Nigeria, as if they too they are not going through the suffering that other people are going through. According some personnel of the Nigerian army have again cried out over non-payment of their allowances and poor salaries, calling for a review from Bola Tinubu's government, an illegitimate government at that. They also called a review of their allowances to reflect the current economic realities of the country. Soldiers serving in the Nigerian army have lamented the poor salaries of junior personnel in the country. The soldiers, while speaking to Sahara reporters, accused the Nigerian government of failing to improve welfare package for military officers as a gesture to show appreciation for their efforts in securing the country. They accused service chiefs of corruption and extortion, threatening to resort to lawlessness of their issues if their issues are not resolved. Before I even go on, is to say that some of the reports that people hear that people spend almost like maybe up to $1 billion for them to secure appointment to be service chief. If these reports are true, when they get in there, they will have to recoup the money. Now people are selling their properties and all of that to do this. They will recoup the money now. With the junior ranks of the Nigerian army, which the military authorities deliberately change our status to the so-called other ranks, are calling on Bola Tinubu to directly handle our welfare and wages, one of the soldiers said. Because we are also citizens of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, they are putting president, because he's not my president, I'm not putting that president. Bola Tinubu should please let the presidency handle our salaries and allowances, because most of these salaries and allowances are not fully paid, especially the scarce skills allowance, which is 100,000 for the ranks. However, the army generals do embezzle the money to their personal accounts. They are paying junior ranks 20,000 instead of 100,000 approved by the Nigerian government. This has been happening since 2017, that it was fully implemented by federal government. I remember when the chief of uh what was it called now, Chief of Defense Staff Alex Bade, when they on the each allegation of corruption against him, and they were like whether every month he was making how many $1 million from the monies that's supposed to prepare to this thing. It was crazy. But at the end of the day, was he not killed? Killed just like chicken, like that. A whole chief of defense staff on his way from his farm along that Nasarawa road. They killed bandits, the same bandits he did not secure. This thing, they were busy sharing money that Suki get, monies that were meant to fight the insecurity were entering people's pocket. All of us, are we not suffering it now? They say they are appealing to Bola Tinubu to please rescue junior soldiers from these corrupt generals. This is one of the reasons why soldiers at war zones and other conflict areas are being defeated, because their morale as soldiers have been devastated by the army chief and his generals. The chief of army lacks integrity in handling our allowances. He deviated our star skills allowances to his personal account. Another soldier said that they pay for essential items of kit out of their own money. According to him, they spend their own money on buying uniform, boots, and other items of equipment. Can you imagine? We buy military kits with the little salaries we receive, uniforms, boots, mosquito nets, almost everything as soldiers. We can no longer feed our family for a complete 30 days with what we earn. School fees is beyond our power. Tinubu should come to their rescue. Our rescue, he said. Our army generals are diverting our salaries and allowances. Our operational allowances also needs to be increased from 45,000 to something reasonable to boost our morale, especially those soldiers in the front line. We soldiers are seriously lamenting on the poor salaries and allowances. I swear to Almighty Allah, I bought desert uniform 40,000 personally. I also bought boots fairly used for 35,000 a few months ago, so I can look very smart and neat before my colleagues. Things are falling apart in the system completely, another soldier said. Poor pay, we troops decry struggles with multiple loans and an unending cycle of debt. Well, there it is. Everybody is suffering it. It is Turn by Turn Nigerian Limited. The suffering will go round, and the next time citizens are fighting for good governance, the soldiers, even if they send them to go and kill those people, they should find a way of not doing it, because all of us, we will hear when this is what it is. We continue to watch. It's really sad that this is what the country has sort of been reduced to. It is a very, very sad thing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys all.